finally the day. I'm doing the Smugglers Way route, which is like almost 60 kilometers from the north coast to the south coast of Cornwall. Hopefully it goes well. Road crossing coming up. So I've now gone from about sea level this morning to about 300 meters elevation now. We'll soon be entering Bodmin moor, crossing the highest points in the county, and then, well, after that it's basically all downhill. So hopefully that won't be too bad. Entering Davidstow airfield and Bodmin moor. Let's not slip on this stuff. Cattle grid. We'll be continuing down this road a bit, then at some point turning right, going on to the moor proper, and immediately crossing the two highest hills in Cornwall, which I'm sure will be an absolute joy. Neu gwelez bron wenili lemon, haredi bim mos enna. That will no doubt be the most difficult point of the day, but after that shouldn't be too much uphill. Should be coming up to checkpoint 1 fairly soon. Take a much needed drink break. Now arriving to checkpoint 1, and then it's time for the slopes. Time to make a start on these hills then. Fun. Not the greatest terrain, I have to say. Absolutely terrified of rolling my ankle. Really hoping the rain wouldn't come in until after I've done these two hills. Oh well. Top of Rough Top, the mine goes this way, that's like a sheer drop, so didn't really expect to be half climbing down from there, but not exactly sure where the route was supposed to go. About to go up Brownley. Hopefully it's not as wet as the last time I was here. Hoping not to dunk my feet in any kind of bog. to the top. Brownwilly, Drogu, Gansanglau, the Alavi, Grellers, Travis. There's been some very questionable routing. Half the time I don't know if I'm going the right way. Like, I'm following the route, but it went through some very nasty terrain, like down the side of Brownwilly, where there wasn't much of a path at all. Yeah, seem to be back on the right track now. Well, according to the route, I wasn't really off of it, but anyway, not too far from checkpoint 2. So, status update. My hands are currently numb. Had to remove my gloves because they were just soaking wet. I cannot see a thing. Oh. There we go, second time I almost lost my shoe in the boggy ground. I think I'm going the right way. If I could only see anything at all. Right, back on dry land for a minute. So crossing that first part of the moor, bit of a nightmare, but it's mostly due to the rain. With my glasses off, I am very short-sighted, so like everything is like one big blur to me. But with my glasses on, they're so wet right now that I just cannot see anything at all. I keep losing the route because I just literally cannot see where I'm supposed to be going. Anyway, I'm coming up for the second checkpoint. It's not too far away in it now, so we'll try and get my glasses dried off, regroup and continue on. I need to grab something to eat in a minute. My calf muscles are starting to be like, no. I think that's partly because my legs are freezing cold from walking through long, wet stuff. I think my feet are actually wet as well. Walk on some even ground for a minute, regain some energy. On a good day, I think it would be a lot better. But as I said in a previous video, you don't get to choose the weather. Bit of a lengthy stop at checkpoint 2, to be honest. But I had to eat a bit of food. I had to go and dry my hands, warm them up. So that was really not good. I'm feeling quite a bit better now, so I've set off again. It's about 11 o'clock. Feeling a bit re-energized now. Feeling up for it again. It is starting to rain again, but we'll see how that goes. So I think this hill in the distance there is Brown Gully, I think, which I should be crossing at some point. After stopping for quite a while at checkpoint 2, my position in the race It's probably gone down quite a lot because quite a lot of people came through just while I stopped. But I'm not really worried about that. Like, competition is not the point of why I do this. It's just to challenge myself. Like, my only goal today is to finish, to prove to myself that I can do it. And I know that I can do it, but actually doing it is different. Love a big puddle. Oh. So, quick backtrack. I've gone the wrong way. Fantastic. Not the first time today either. I think the line I've got is not quite precise enough that I know that I'm going the right way. Anyway. Of Brown Gully should be the last hill that I have to go up. So in general from here on, pretty much downhill. Yeah, I think there's a couple of like 40-50 metre uphill sections, but nothing too arduous. So should be a nice easy rest of the day, right? Gone 12 o'clock. I've managed to get my gloves back on now. They're still slightly damp, but I just want them for the windproofing. Feeling quite good now, so hopefully just keep going till I get to the finish. There are 2 more checkpoints along the way. I think they're roughly 11 kilometers apart or so. So I'm not sure entirely how far it is to the end, but it's not that bad. Haven't really been recording for a bit. Been running alongside a couple of other people, so but it's been good for helping me to set my pace and not try to go too fast. But now I think I've left them behind a bit. Past checkpoint 3 a while back, going through the woods there. So one more checkpoint should be coming in, well, not too long. And then the final stretch. I'm feeling quite good about this now. Coming through the first part of Bodmin Moor was not a very good time with the weather, and the way the ground is there, it's quite awful to try and go across. So I felt like a bit like my legs were going to cramp. It's all good now though, just looking forward to pressing on to the finish. But yeah, so far, other than like the first part of Bodmin Moor and the couple of times where I've just gone the wrong way, has been a good experience so far. It's now 2 o'clock. So my goal was to finish this. My secondary goal, I guess, was to finish it in under 10 hours. Which means get to the end in the next 2.5 hours. That might just be doable. Did once again go the wrong way just now, but it wasn't by much. I realised quite quickly. This may be the river that I'm following to the end. Which, if that's the case, would be a welcome sight. I am enjoying this, to be honest. It's been a good day out. It's a bit, I have to keep watching the GPS to make sure I don't go the wrong way. Yeah, I've still gone the wrong way several times, but it's still nice to get out and explore, go down places that I've not really been. Okay, have confirmed on the GPS this is the West Looe River, which is the river that will take me to the end. And checkpoint 4 should be at the end of this path that I'm on at the moment. It goes on for a little while longer. Some way past checkpoint 4 now, so definitely on the final stretch. I've gone uphill a bit, so I assume the river must be down there somewhere. Yeah, feeling surprisingly good, I think. Didn't really stop for long at the last checkpoint, just to get some more drink. Quite a lot of this at the moment, just like tracks through a wooded area. The rain has not let up for a while. Hopefully for the last time, I did just go the wrong way. I was up there somewhere. It looks like that was the correct way to go, but I don't know. I think the lines on the GPS, plus being in the woods where the signal doesn't work too well can make it a bit difficult to figure out which path is the one that your route goes along. That kind of stuff is a bit inevitable. Other than all the rain, this would have been quite nice. Well, it has been quite nice, but it would have been nicer. Kind of just have to get on with it, regardless of being wet, hardly being able to see. God. Should be crossing over the river soon. This should be it. The last path. That'll lead me round into Looe. You can even see where the path is. Like, there's very obviously a path here, but it doesn't look like the one I'm supposed to be on there. This must be it. So now I'm back on the actual path. That does mean that I went the wrong way again. I'll have to look at that again because I'm not sure I saw where the path actually went. I feel like I should have. Very nearly going to be there now. Not too much further. Well, this is well and truly it now. Going to be arriving into the outskirts of the town and then running through to the beach, and that is the end. There it is. So I go around the car park, across the bridge, down to the sea. been a long day. Actually hasn't. I think it's gone by surprisingly quickly, but I'm meaning to say a different sense of the word long, as in long in distance. Just gonna get a little bit more soaked and then it's all over. Okay, getting absolutely battered by the wind and rain. Not exactly what I hoped for coming into the end. You just knew the very end had to be one of the worst parts for the weather. So, I've just finished. It's the end. Got my medal thingy. That was an experience. Polo on a big and some fifth at rugby heddiw. I achieved my goal, and I'm pretty sure I achieved my second goal as well. If I could see anything at the moment, I would verify that, but I'm pretty sure it was under 10 hours, so yeah, happy. It's a good day. Thanks for watching. Like the video, subscribe. I'll see you next time.